Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, this is really weird because I'm pretty much on the grounds of the University of Sussex in Falmer, trying to get up to the South Downs, which isn't a problem. But I mean, I've been down here a few times, going the other way, walking to Falmer Station. This is the first time I've tried to get out. It's very twiddly. There was one bit, I thought it was a ditch actually. It's like, oh, I'm supposed to be walking down there, and then I've just seen steps coming up, and there's steps going down. So I'm kind of walking in this looks more civilised actually than the other bit. It really did look like, it looks like a ditch, I'm actually on a quest today, walking up to Ditchling Beacon to try to find the Jubilee Jubilee, what's it called? Plantation. Yeah, it's trees. It's a plantation, and that is a very beautiful tree, very old thing. And I've been on many quests before. Most of them were in the summer of 2020 or 21. Kind of the lockdown vibes still going on, and one was a tank, and I was only 18 months late. That was the Kitshurst Hill tank on the South Downs Way, just off the South Downs Way. And I thought, oh, Kitshurst Hill, yes, that's very accessible. I know exactly where it is. It's in Storrington, basically. So I walked up there and kind of did a little bit more research, and it's like, oh dear, it actually went to Dunkirk about 18 months ago. It's an old Churchill tank from like the Second World War, and it's probably been there since the Second World War. So a bit of history gone over to France, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. It is, I suppose, isn't it? So it's trees today. I think they're still going to be here even after all the high winds we've had over. Oh my god, that's a very beautiful tree as well. So I set out a bit later than I planned today, so I've really got to keep an eye on the time, so I better get a move on, I suppose. Well, this is fun. I'm sure this is the kind of woodland where you've always got fallen leaves all year round. Something like this, it's not really the council's priority, or the woodland owner whoever's responsible. It's not really a priority because leaves are relatively easy to walk through. They're not causing a huge problem. But yeah, obviously this time of year there are going to be more than others. So yeah, it looks very autumnal. Right, nearly on the South Downs Way. In the wood, I can't even remember what this woodland's called actually. You see a lot of those though, a lot of trails, generally running trails, just going through all the woodlands and over the downs and whatever. So yeah, I wonder what that one's all about. Could have been yesterday, I've not seen any evidence of it today. It doesn't mean, or maybe it happened this morning, I don't know, but it doesn't look like it. It doesn't have the running vibes. There'd be other things left behind, I think. But no, this is so lovely. I'm glad I came out today. I always plan to come out today. It's just I came out, I was faffing, Mary faffs sometimes. Oh, how beautiful is that? But yeah, I do remember walking down here a good few times. Age-old joke there. It's kind of a bush there, and it goes on for about, I don't know, probably not even 100 yards, I don't know. And it's always like, oh, which way shall I go? And there's always like half the group goes one way and half the group goes another. Or possibly sometimes there's one person who decides to go the other way. Sometimes me, but not always. But yeah, I'm kind of chatting away at the other side of the hedge, just so we don't forget them, I guess. And there we are, lovely blue skies. That is the South Downs. Not the South, actually kind of up there is the South Downs Way. I think this is Bow Hill or something. And yeah, Stanmer Park down there. So yeah, very, very close now to the South Downs Way Ridge. Right, yeah, just been walking, from there, walking down this road. Nearly missed my turning, because this, believe it or not, has a name. This junction, it's called Moon's Corner, according to my map. And this is the junction. It's absolutely amazing. A little footpath, which was probably, maybe that was just a little footpath at one point. Or, it's hard to believe sometimes. Some of these footpaths were probably as an important thoroughfare as something like that years ago. Goodness, where is everybody? That apparently, and I do recognise the name, is called Balmer Huff. Balmer, and then Huff, Huff. So yes, I mean, I would have walked along here. Probably, as I said, back in the opposite direction down to Falmer. I've got about an hour, just under an hour before. That might even be it, actually, looking at the shape of it up there. That could even be the V. I mean, the thing is, I would have walked past it so many times, not realising the history, what was there, or the significance, the fact that it's man-made. So it's not first for me, it's just the first since I knew what it was. That is Blackcap, Mount Harry. So Lewis is down there somewhere where I was yesterday. Looking in that general direction where the V is supposed to be. There's a hill in the way at the moment, so getting ever closer. I mean, I have asked my new friend, ChatGPT, where is the best place to see the Jubilee Plantation. Obviously, there are so many in the world, various Jubilees. I say South Downs. I think it's the only one in the South Downs as well. It's the most famous one. There's a car driving through. Oh, a couple of hikers coming up a different path there, and a nice car driving around the hills. Okay, there's no signal up here, so I just have to wait and find out and go there one day. I mean, I think it's going to be one of these hills over here. I think it's over there. So that's something to do in the future, I guess. Right, well, I'm now on the set. Well, not at the moment, but I am now. Yep, see that. South Downs Way going east. It's all sort of going to be South Downs Way going west, which I would have done when I did the South Downs Way over Christmas New Year. Yeah, definitely I would have walked along here, possibly to Elfriston. Been that day, Clayton to Elfriston. I think so. Yeah, I would have done Ditchling Beacon that day. So this is absolutely amazing. The sunshine today. I wasn't expecting this. I mean, it said on the Met, who never get it wrong, that it was nice field of bovines up there. I'll go and say hello in a minute. It said that it was going to be cloudy. Very low cloud. Well, mind you, high up, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but there's pretty much nothing up there. There's just a few. They call them jet marks or jet. I can't think what they're called now. But like the aeroplane lines. It'll come to me. You can see the sea just about in the distance over there. So that would be. I think New Haven, possibly. That seems a whole long way away, but maybe, could be. Because Brighton is kind of that way. So, it could be New Haven actually over there. And the Ouse Estuary. And obviously I was walking up the Ouse, down the Ouse, yesterday. It's amazing sunlight. I did pass a man and his dog. Actually saw the dog first, hello to the dogs, and said this is how my priorities anyway. He was very chatty actually. Obviously we were talking about the weather, saying it was a lovely day, isn't it? And I'm like, well, that's what he said, and I said, yeah, it's a lovely day for a walk, isn't it? Gosh, we're so British. Right, that's actually what I thought was the plantation over there. It's not, because it's too close basically. I'm kind of glad because it doesn't look very, it looks like something you'd have to actually fly over to see. So yeah, I've got about 40 minutes until I get to the plantation. Yeah, because I'm going, oh yeah, that's where I need to be. I can see some cyclists up there. So that's the ridge, that's South Downs Way proper. They're still going north, yeah, need to obviously go west. Actually, didn't the village people famously, and also the Pet Shop Boys, sing about going west? I'm going west today. Yeah, okay. And you can tell that I've been on my own too long this week. Mind you, I did see lots of people yesterday when I started saying silly things. Look at that lovely, lovely sun over there. I actually do remember walking down. Oh, there's a cyclist. Let the cyclist get out of the way. I remember walking down here in 60-mile-per-hour winds once. Yeah, yeah, and I let the cyclist get out of the way. I think he had a bit of a grump on, to be perfectly honest, but anyway. Yeah, I was saying about 50, 60-mile-per-hour winds. It was one of the big storms of, oh gosh, when was it? 2022, February. We had a couple of storms. We do get storms a lot in February, actually, one after the other. I remember the one on the Friday was called Eunice, and on the Sunday there was a storm as well. Could have begun with F, I suppose. Would have been a boy's name, like Frank or something, I don't know. Can't remember now. I was walking over Black Cat, yeah, because I stayed in Lewis that night, and I walked over Black Cat, Matt Harry Black Cat, whatever, and I was going to walk over to Gypsy Peak. In fact, I was going to walk home, but it just got windier and windier, and I was walking into the wind. In fact, it was really funny actually, because there was a family walking towards me. There was a young boy of about 5, and he was like running ahead of his parents. And he came over to me and he said, "You're walking the wrong way." Obviously his parents had probably said something like, "Oh, it's good that we're walking in, you know, with the wind. Just imagine walking the other way." Then he saw me and he took whatever his parents said seriously. No, yeah, I just thought it was really funny anyway. And I just said a very kind of adult thing. It was like, "Oh yes, I'm going down anyway." And I had actually planned to get off the ridge and come down this path. So to go that way, oh, lovely sun. That's just so lovely. And it's always quite reassuring. The sun is still in the sky. Yeah, so yeah, it's a little bit more clement today. It's a little bit of a breeze, but it's not really windy, so it's certainly no storm anyway, so that's a good thing. I do love this kind of silvery look. You don't really get it in the summer. It's very much a wintry thing, like the cloud formation. I love that actually, all in a row. It's like they've been kind of puffed out of a chimney or something in a factory, but clearly not, and they're actually clouds. They're just very uniform, I guess, but isn't that lovely? That is just so lovely. So yeah, it kind of makes the winter hiking into something completely different. Right, that over there is Plumpton race course. The station is right next to it. I'm not going to go to the station though, because it's a very roundabout way to go via Lewis to get to Falmer and Brighton and whatever. So yeah, what I might do though is I'm thinking I can either, because I've got a return train ticket to Falmer. I could walk to Brighton, down to Brighton. With my height that I put together is yeah, kind of a loop round to Balmer, but I think at the moment the bright lights are calling. Another bit of a, I guess he's on a mission, I don't know. Seems a very grumpy cyclist today. Well, they look grumpy, because most cyclists, they would actually say hello, or they just smile at you, or, you know, whatever, and they're just like, you know, whatever, not my problem. I do like the clouds over there. They're looking quite dark over there, but in a very crisp winter's way. Yeah, I am still on the way to the Jubilee Plantation. I'm less than a mile away, so it's going to be on the right side, so just after this path. Apparently there's a car park, and it sounds like a bit of a I have problems with my words today. Oh, there's a nice dog over there. Oh, and an owner. Yeah, I'm sure they're very nice as well. Bit of a tourist destination, I suppose. So, yeah, less than a while. Ooh, this is somewhere I know fairly well. That's the pink Pitstop. I've stopped there a couple of times for a coffee. I've even got a loyalty card, which might or might not be in my bag today. Can't remember. Yeah, there it is. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Right, this is the Jubilee Plantation. Yeah, you kind of need to be over there somewhere to see it properly, so I'll have to check that out for another day. So this is how you get down to the Jubilee Plantation. I won't forget this anyway because I know exactly where I am. And I love this. I love the fact that they're still called shepherds. There's a phone number. I'm sorry, John. Oh yeah, pick up your dog and take your... Oh, they said pick up your dog, okay. But I love the fact that they're still called shepherds. All sounds very biblical. Well, I have actually decided, I'm going to walk back to Falmer because I've come the seriously very, very long way round. So it's only about 3 miles back to Falmer, a different route.